all these mugs again, clear it all. I'll say it once again. If you don't like me that much, there's a barn at the side here. Step in it with me. Lock us in, and the best man will walk out. No holds barred. But again, a disclaimer: serious harm, can I care, or will I care? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, tossers.
Fucking twat.
In the house, Red Ibex, salute to you, bro. Big Rick from across the pond. Salute to you, my good brother. I hope you're all well anyway. On this Saturday evening. So I thought I'd go live for a bit. I didn't manage to go live yesterday because something came about, so I nicked it on the head. So I thought, fuck it, I'll go live today. Anyway, hope you're all well out there. Right, let's. It's been a bit busy in boxing this week with certain fights being made. Big Rick telling me all about them. Nave, salute to you, my good man. I hope you're well, buddy. Wizard Sleeve, you crazy fool. Hope you're well, Wizard. Thanks for coming through, buddy. Right, I want to start with this because I wanted to do a video on this, but I thought I was going to leave it for my live stream to talk about it. Talking about Dalton Smith. I got up Sunday morning and found the fight straight away on YouTube. What a tremendous victory that was. He just fought fire with fire, didn't he? That Matisse was slow starting, but you could see rounds 2 and 3 was warming up a bit. But Dalton just took the fight to him, didn't he? He took the fight to him, and as a great victory to knock him out. I mean, for me, the ref did the right thing because he would have got stopped if they allowed him to carry on. He was shook up all on his feet. But as a victory for a Brit going abroad, and especially in America and winning a world title, it's not very often it happens. So I was listening to Paul Smith talking about his victory, saying it's up there with the likes of Lennox Lewis winning over Mike Tyson and Holyfield and stuff like that. Absolutely it is. It's up there with Donald Curry, with the Ragamuffin Man, when he beat Donald Curry back in the 80s. Great victory. Absolute great victory. Hell of a win by Smith. Absolutely wizard. It was awesome, man. It was, such a big puncher as that Matthias, as whatever he's called, Matthias. Is it Seabrill Matthias? I can't say his first name properly. I'm butchering his name anyway. But as big puncher as the guy was, I know he's lost twice before, and he revenged one of them stoppages, didn't he? I never thought Dalton Smith would beat him, if I'm honest. But fucking hell, man, that was brilliant. Congratulations to Dalton Smith in a division what's lit up with great fighters. I was listening to someone. It was Gareth A. Davies and Addy talking about it, and Gareth A. Davies said, "Imagine a fight with someone like Isaac Cruz. That's quality, man. That's a quality fight. Is Dalton Smith your new hero? No, he's not my hero. I'm just saying it's fucking great for British boxing to go over there and pull off a stunning victory like what he did. I think it's absolutely top quality. What do you reckon, Red Ibex? I think that's awesome. It was a damn good fight as well. He got the cut iron stuff. But the pressure, maybe he didn't need to go on the inside and fight with Matthias, or whatever he's called. But he just took, yeah, it was good. Yeah, absolutely it was. He just grabbed the bull by the horns. That's what he did. And I was listening to him on TalkSport. He said, as the fight was going on, he got hit with some good shots off Matthias, and he said he started to lose respect for his power, for his punches, because his punches were not hurting him as much as what he thought they were going to hurt him, and he could see as the rounds were going on, that he could see his legs shaking a little bit. Anyway, a stacked division 140. Britain's got a new champion. I think that's awesome, me. Well done to Dalton Smith, man. Absolutely well done to him. Hats off to him. So it's got to be up there with Lloyd Honeyghan and stuff like that. It's got to be. It's got to be. Well, I think so anyway. They were trying to rob Smith by stopping him from smothering. Yeah. Did you hear the commentary? I was listening to someone moaning about the commentary. The commentary was so biased. It was biased, wasn't it? You know, I've never heard of that that network before. That what was it called? Pay-per-view.com or something. I'd never heard of him before. Why the hell Eddie Hearn didn't win a purse bid for that fight is unbelievable. Why? Why? So he fought Mateus at his own game. Yeah, absolutely he did, buddy. Absolutely he did. Adam Azim versus Dalton Smith, big fight for the UK. Yeah, Rick, it is. But like they were saying, buddy, the other day, is Dalton Smith gone one step too far for Adam Azim now? You know, because he's done it, hasn't he? He's done, what is it, British, Commonwealth, European, and world title. So I don't know. It should happen because it's a fight what us Brits want. Um, it's just Ben Shalom and Eddie Hills. They don't get on, do they? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Roy, salute to you, my good man. He fought a blinder, mate. Yes, he did, Roy. Absolutely, he did, buddy. Cracking fight, man. Cracking fight. It's one tough son of a gun. I tell you that. The kid's got some fucking kahunas, man. Other way round with Hatton, they were stopping him from getting inside on Mayweather. Oh, is that what you meant? Yeah. Kept breaking him up, didn't he? The ref every time he went on the inside. That's why Brits never win in the USA. Good point. Good win, but Honeyghan was even bigger and better. Yeah, but it probably was Wizard. But what I'm saying is, like, for us Brits, it's not often us Brits go over there and win, especially a world title. I mean, there's only a handful of Brits who have ever done it, isn't there? You know, like is it Ken Buchanan did it, and a few other fighters. It, you know, I think it's a damn good win anyway. Hey up, James. Hope you well, buddy. He's put hello, Loz. Hello to you, my good man. Bias refs. Did your computer blow yesterday? No, something come up personal, mate. Something come up. Um, so I had to be honest, mate. My son, my son got up. He come home from college and been asleep, and he got up late and stuff. So, and some things come up. By the time I messed around and got it sorted, it was like fucking 9 o'clock. I hadn't even had my tea or anything. So I just thought, stuff it. I'll save the live stream till tomorrow. Uh, Tommy going, salute to you, my god man, big loss. Salute to you, buddy. Cal Brook beating Sean Porter was a big one. Yeah, there's another one. Great. Yeah, absolutely great. Ken Buchanan was a roadman. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Is Allegro blue? I keep saying I've got a Austin Allegro. I ain't got no Austin Relegro, mate. I've got a BMW 1 Series. That's what I've got. That's exactly what I have. A 120 diesel. That's what it is, my friend. Right. Hats off to Dalton Smith then. Right, let's move on with the show. So I don't know if any of you have seen it. You must have seen it. The 10,000 interviews. What Big John's been doing. Absolutely berserk. I did a video that Wednesday, I think it was, about him saying that Alexander Usyk if I ever say Usyk, it's just the way how I say it. It's not because I say it like that, pronounce it like that. It's just the way how it slips out of my mouth. It's the slang round here. So Alexander Usyk, right? Derek Bailey, salute to you, my good man. Hope you're well, buddy. Frotchy defending his world title against Taylor. Yeah, that was a good one when he beat Jermaine Taylor. Yeah, there's another one. Loz got Del Bully's all free wheeler. Yeah, Turniphead. Right, so Turniphead, he's been doing the rounds all over the bloody internet this week, telling lies, saying that one day it was Alexander Usyk beat Tyson Fury on 50%. Then it was the next day it was 60%. Then he nearly knocked Usyk out. Well, I never saw that, John. Then he was saying, "Oh well, wait till he comes back in 6 months." He said, "We'll have a tune-up fight and then we'll go for it." So they're begging for that fight, and this is what I said in my video. Isn't it very funny how they're begging for that fight now with Alexander Usyk? Yeah, when he had the WBC belt, he couldn't make the fight for 2 years. It took him 2 goddamn years. It took him to get that fight. Charlene, salute, sweetheart. I hope you're well. John Fury, oxygen fee. Yeah, but it's crazy though, isn't it? You know, I understand you're gonna say your son when you won, whatever. I understand that because it's your son. But what I don't like about it is they're still spreading this propaganda and trying to pull the wool over people's eyes that they won the fight, that they won both of them, not only one, both of them. And it's like, you're talking to Coogan Cassius. Why is Coogan Cassius not saying to you and all the other interviewers on Box Nation and all the other ones, why are they saying, John, he didn't win the fight? He didn't win the fight. So why do you keep saying that he won the fight? Because you're spreading you're it's just to me it's been a sore bad loser that bad loser, excuse me. Hey up, Loz. Hey up, Eldon. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, hope you're well. Yes, very well, thank you. Hope you're well, good buddy. Thanks for coming through. It's Cloud Cuckoo Land from Turnip. Absolutely. It's bloody crazy though. What was he saying? He was saying, even Usyk shit himself. He wouldn't fight Wilder. He wouldn't fight Wilder. No one would fight Wilder. My son had to go and do it. And now Wilder's melted. Now he wants to fight him. I'm thinking, John, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. And he was saying, that was what he said as well. He said, my son had back-to-back training camps. What? Fighting fucking Derek Chisora and Ngannou. Really? Fucking hell, Derek shot to smithereens, man. Dillian White. Excuse me, you thought Dillian was barely threw a punch in that fight. And then you fight a guy who's got no bloody boxing background. So John, stop with the excuses. But it's funny when these come back. This is why I did that video last week, that live stream. We're back, baby, because when these come back, the whole bloody force comes with them. I mean, how many of them clips has Tyson Fury done? Instagram clips, and they're all over YouTube training in Thailand. He did one saying, this is behind the scenes, the bits you don't see. And Muhammad Ali said it best. Something is done in silence. And everyone was putting, yeah, training is done in silence, or success is done in silence. And everyone was putting in the comments, yeah, but you're talking about silence, yet you're posting every 2 minutes. This is how I see this going, right? I don't know if he'll fight Makhmudov, but if he does, hats off to him, because like I keep saying, as a comeback fight, I think that's great. But I think he'll have a warm-up fight, and obviously they're hoping that now Alexander Usyk is fighting Deontay Wilder. They're hoping that he beats Wilder, and then I can see them fighting Usyk late summer because Spencer Brown dropped a bit of a hint the other day. He said, we want him out in April, and then we're looking around about back end of summer, autumn time, which is like September, isn't it? It's yeah, September's back end of September's autumn, isn't it? So if Alexander Usyk fights in, is it July the 11th? They could still make that fight, even October, autumn. I think that fight's going to happen this year. I really do. Head, haha, yeah. Coogan is an arse kisser. Hopeless interview. Yeah, yeah, he's a brown tonguer. Usyk school fury. Hard, worse, even close. Yeah, it wasn't even close. That's what I'm saying. When John said we nearly knocked him out, I was like, I got to make a video about this because John, you're insane, mate. You didn't nearly knock him out. It was the referee who stopped him from being knocked out. Remember that, John? Tommy Guns, yeah, I've read that. The Boxing Kingdom media is pathetic. Helix, Prince Nazi's old jockstrap to sit next to Dom Ingle on the bus. Ruthless. Tyrone, salute to you, my good man. Hope you well, buddy. Imagine a Prime Lennox against a Prime Fury. Oh, I know, mate. It'd be game over. Game over. AJ versus Fury September should happen. Yeah, I agree, Big Rick. I mean, like I keep saying, I do think he will fight AJ, but only if he doesn't get this fight. This is just my predicament. Doesn't mean I'm right. I think he will fight Anthony Joshua only if he doesn't get the Alexander Usyk fight. Because obviously it's still big, it's still a big money fight for him, isn't it? And if to be honest, it makes sense to only fight AJ because that's a bigger fight than Alexander Usyk. Plus, nobody wants to see a third fight. What's the like we keep saying, don't we? How do you have trilogies when you've been beaten twice? Ran over both times. Dog walked in the second fight. Absolutely dominated the second fight. He was better in the first fight than he was in the second fight. So there's just no point. Stevie Wonder could see Usyk beat up Fury. Pisser, boxing media is copy. Yeah, so I'm led to believe, yeah. I was talking to Jamie. Jamie, the generally it's oh right. Boxing King Media reading Dom Ingles poems for fuck's sake. What a melt. Yeah, so I don't know. It's fucking ludicrous, man. I don't want to bang on too much about it, but these keep telling these porcupines is I don't know, man. John, no, I put it this way: nobody believes you. Nothing you can say, John, is going to change anybody's mind that your son got beat fair and square. That's why I called him Pinocchio, because you're lying. But I don't know. I guess they're gonna. That's what they're gonna do, aren't they? But it's becoming very interesting now. The heavyweight division, very, very interesting. I was talking to Mr. Tommy, going. I think Fury owes Usyk a new driveway. Oh, you ruthless git. Where is the new generation? I'm so tired of the same faces. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. That is a good point. Right. Let's talk about this then. Ajit Kabayel versus that Damien Kniben or Niben, whatever he's called. Uh, watched it last week. Did a video straight after. Um, wasn't impressed with Kabayel. You could see the ring rust in him. You could see the ring rust in him. That Polish dude, man, his jab was beautiful. His uppercuts were beautiful. You could see Caballero was gonna wear him down, but I think the referee jumped him way too early for me. Way, way too early. Like I've told you before, Caballe's defense is not the best. The guy's got a granite chin, man. No two ways about it. He's another one relying on his chin. Got caught. Was it the second round or the first round? Looked out of place for the first 2 rounds, if I'm honest. Um, that fight didn't need to get stopped that early, but reading what I was reading, I could see that Caballero would have stopped him later on in the fight. Didn't see many body shots from Caballero. Excuse me. Didn't see many at all. I read that. Where inactivity? Absolutely, yeah, it was. Loss. Are you aware of David Price's big jacket? Google it. It's not very funny. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Loz, are you aware of David Price's big jacket? Oh, you've lost me. Google it. It's not very funny. I don't know what you mean, mate. You've completely lost me there. Who's the cop? Boxing King Media is supposed to be a cop, any. So, did any of you watch that fight? What did you think? What did you think? Big John probably slipped a rap into Sugar Joseph Parker. Yeah, Joe Smith Parker. Yeah. What did any of you think of that fight? I wasn't impressed, but Caballero got the job done. I thought I felt a bit tight on that Polish dude because I thought he did all right, man. He was buzzing Caballero, and his movement was nice, man. Piss poor that was. Yeah, it was. It wasn't a good performance, but like you say, when you parked up, that's what happens. When you only had one fight in nearly a year, in 11 months, you're gonna be rusty, aren't you? I mean, Caballero's not the best mover or anything like that. Anyway, he's just a come forward fighter who throws shed loads of body punches and breaks you down and knocks you out. But that I thought that Polish lad, I thought his jab was superb. I loved that uppercut. He kept whipping it in and moving it around. That was a shame that because that could have turned out to have been a harder night's work for Ajit Caballero or Agit Caballero, however you see it. Joe Sniff Packy, yeah, it was okay with the stoppage based on Kaniba being lower level. Yeah, but I think the ref for me jumped in a bit early. He was gonna get stopped regardless. Yeah, but yeah, he would have done, but I think he deserved to fight on. It wasn't as if he was in any kinds of trouble, was he? Wasn't as if Caballero knocked him down or anything. Polish guy's reach was giving Caballero problems. Facts, Big Rick, it was. It was. Crazy Croc. Kangaroo, sorry. Salute to you, man. I hope you're well. But good day, Loz. Yeah, good day to you, Kanga. Hope you're well, my good buddy. Thanks for coming through. Well, what do you think, Big Rick? Do you think it was a bit early? Because did you watch the fight before then? You had the Croatian guy, I can't think of his name. It's an heavyweight fight, a 10 rounder, and a German guy. Was it Schmelz or something? I don't know. And the Croatian guy pummeled him in the last round, knocked him down. He got up, he duffed him up, put him against the ropes, wobbled him, told the referee to stop the fight. He went like that. He's done, pointed at him. The guy was like fucking that all over the show. And the referee let it carry on. So he fucking thumped him and knocked him down. It was crazy. The refereeing I thought in that last week's boxing was shocking. One stopping it too early, one referee stopping it way too late. Did any of you see that fight before the Caballero fight? That referee was doing everything. I mean, did you see his count when when the Croatian guy knocked that German guy down? He told the Croatian guy go to his corner, and then he was looking around and everything, and then he started counting him. It must have been fucking 18 seconds by the time he'd got up off the floor. He was obviously because it's a known fighter. He was doing everything to fucking save that fucking German lad. And even the Croatian lad said, look, he's done. He's fucking done, man. I don't want to hit him anymore. And the ref was just like, carry on. So he knocked him out. Caballero is an A-force. Yes, he is, yeah. I think the 6'7" giant gives any boxer's problem. He has anyone tried to fight a stepladder, it's very fucking hard. Yeah. Joe Sniff been fitted up. Old Bricktop wanted him out of the way. Yeah, absolutely he did. Yeah, mate, it was horrible stuff. Yeah, absolutely, Eldon. It was terrible. Hi, Loz. Freedom fighting. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're well, buddy. He put hi, Loz. Big John capping it again. Capping it again, sorry for them. Yeah, it's been terrible. It's been terrible, mate. Absolutely terrible. I think Fish Eyes is keeping Caballero inactive. It is a big problem. Of course it is, Big Rick. You know that, buddy. Absolutely it is. Hope you're well, freedom fighting. Absolutely. Now he's called out. He's called out Alexander Usyk straight after, didn't he, Caballero? But I was like, you ain't gonna get no fight with Caballero with Usyk, mate. I don't think so. I really don't. I mean, how if you look at Caballero's record, right? Was that Polish guy any better than the three fighters who he beat before? I don't think so. On record, I thought the Polish lad did very well. I thought for what short time he was in there, but for me, Caballero has beaten, as we all know, he's two unbeaten fighters and the first guy to stop Zhilei Zhang or Wu Tang. He's the first guy to do that. So, and then he doesn't have a fight for 11 months. Beats this guy in, was it 2, 3 rounds? And then when will he be out again? I mean, they're on about sending him back to Germany and stuff like that, doing a football stadium because they sold that place out. But Caballero needs to be fighting over here, I think. Over here or in America. I don't Saudi. I don't think keep going back to Germany. I think some of them will be all right, but he needs to be. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with him. I just know he needs to stay active. Right. Did any of you see Source? Did any of you see HP Source calling out Caballero? Give this guy his credit, man. But it's like London has said the other week. Why is he not? Is it Willie Hutchins? Not Willie Hutchins. Oh God, Reakpor. Why is he not fighting him? But he's calling out everybody, absolutely everybody, calling out Caballero. He stood in Germany calling him out in the Dusseldorf town centre. Crazy. Come back to him in a minute. Excuse me, that beer's dead gassy. Let me read the thingy. Joe Sniff Parker Bricktop never took him for a look took him for a look around the pig farm. Yeah, yeah. And it just off snatch. Bricktop could make loads in house fights. Sly old fox. Wicked. What a great comment. Absolutely bang on. I said this the other month. Why aren't Bricktop's heavyweights fighting each other? Why has Bricktop got all these heavyweights yet they're all parked up? Or one fighting, maybe two of them will fight a year. Why is that? Loz, Zhang versus Dubois might be next. Yeah, that's a great fight. If so, I hope so. Charlene's put, are the rumours true about Triple D and Zhang? I don't know, sweetheart. I've heard little rumours about it. Yeah, yes. Random Don salute to you, man. He's put, yes, that's what I noticed. Frank hardly makes his fighters fight each other, but lets fighters deal with outside fighters or wait till it's time for the right fight. What a fucking great comment. What a great comment. Tyrone's put, Zhang has too much white rice for that. You're fucking off your head, you. Fucking hell. For that fight. Zhang is a hard stick. No, Daniel Dubois, yeah. Yes, let Source fight that for a laugh, yeah. HP Source. Yeah, he's been going crazy, hasn't he? Try and get a fight. Zhang will knock Dubois out, yeah. I think he probably would. I don't know. He has a good fight, ain't going the distance. Ain't going the distance. Yes, if Zhang catches him, absolutely. But Dubois could knock him out as well. Dubois is a dangerous fighter, man. Still a dangerous fight. I don't care what anyone says. It's when his confidence shattered. The Source is dangerous. Don't have it. Someone spike his sauce. Pissy. HP Sauce on a bacon and egg breakfast of champions. Absolutely. McDonald's complaining they ran out of stock and asking for asking for a goalie to sort him there. Triple Knee should fight Joe Smith Parker Ducker. Yeah, absolutely he should. Zhang is a much better boxer, Loz. Yeah, yep. Uh, Due to the fight. I was going to sneeze there. Where's that gone now? It's just jumped on me. Fucking hell, man. I'm dying for sneeze. Yeah, rescheduled fight. That fight, Usyk really fucked up Dubois. He was hurt. Yeah, absolutely. Zhang can take a punch. Yeah. Entuma's got knocked out in sparring and not looking good, so they cancelled the fight. Think this is bullshit. I'm going to come to that in a minute, my buddy. So just to wrap up this bit, then. Yeah, HP Source gone on overdrive, calling out everybody. And he was saying, "Oh, what was he saying about Caballero? He was saying, oh yeah, no one wants to fight me because of my style, my awkward style." For fucking hell, Lawrence, no one probably wants to fight you because you can send a glass eye to sleep, kid. But fair play to him. I do like Lawrence Cole. You can't blame him though wanting the smoke, but I don't think Caballero will be fighting him. I think Caballero will be looking for bigger and better things, if I'm honest. Saying that though, he's got the what's Caballero got? Is it the interim or the silver? And he's got the interim. Don't know, some way around. Zhang has a head the same as a same size as a hippopotamus. Yeah. Bruce Gas, salute to you, OG. Hope you well, buddy. Hope you well. So, right, let's talk about Entuma then. So, this fight's off. Very disappointed. I've heard he's got an injury. I don't know what the injury is. Maybe somebody could tell me. Hope you well, Bruce. Thanks for coming through, buddy. Um, can somebody tell me what the injury is? I don't know what it is, but I've also heard a rumor, seen a picture as well on Facebook. Apparently, he's been knocked out in sparring. Should he called the fight off? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I was looking forward to that fight though, because I think that's a good fight, man. I think Franklin would give him a good run. And Tuma looked like he was on the greens and concussed. Coogan and someone other Sydney bastard rumours have taken videos down from him about Entuma. Oh right, okay. Or Entuma shat it. Borrowed Dubois stick. Sick note and never the injury or medicine failed test. Ooh, that's a bit harsh. Boxing is so murky. Yeah, it is. Well, they're saying he's got some kind of injury, but I don't know what it is. Um, I saw a bit of an interview with Bricktop, but I didn't watch it all. So, does anybody know what the injury is? Because I haven't got a clue what it is. But the whole card is cancelled now, which is a shame. What they should have done is they should have given someone else for Franklin, some other British guy. Maybe put the Source in. Put the Source in there. Let the Source fight him. He's going around fucking being a nuisance, wanting fight everyone. Didn't need to scrap the old card. Well, not scrap the card, but reschedule the card. Fucking notifications. Piss off. They didn't need to reschedule the card, I don't think, because there's some good fights on that card, isn't there? And now we've got to wait till March. Is it the 30th? Or the end of March anyway? So, I don't know, man. Smash the like button as well, please, people. It really does help the channel. Why they never tell us the injury? Frank never told us the Bois injury or medicine. They need VADA checking. What a great comment. What a great comment. That's what I mean. Still to this day, no one's ever come out and said what was up with Daniel Dubois. Excuse me. No one, still to this day, no one's ever named these two doctors, the British Boxing Board of Control doctor and the Saudi doctor. No one's ever told us what the illness was. Con Charles said he was going to get him tested when he come back to the UK to find out what it was, because this happened to him before the Alexander Usyk first fight and the Anthony Joshua fight, yet he never come out and told us what it was. The doctor's never been named, the illness has never been named, and we've never known where he went missing for them 27 days before he rescheduled. So is this, you can't blame people for saying stuff like that in the chat. You can't. If they've not come out and named Moses and Thomas' injury, seems like no one's knows because no one's saying it in the comments. I'm just saying I didn't know because I hadn't seen the whole of the interview. So when people are saying Pence or he got knocked out, so they fucking, you can never say never. You can honestly, you really can't, because that's a fact, and I don't. That is a fact, man. No doctors have never been named, never found out what the illness was, and we never know where he was. We're never told where he went missing for them 27 days. So do the maths, man. Do the maths. Where what was the injury, Frank? Who were the two doctors, especially the British Boxing Board of Control doctor, and what was the illness? And where did he go missing? Why did he disappear for 27 days and then reappear, yet never told anyone where he had been or what illness it was? He fucking, so you can't blame people for saying that. You really can't, man. Why? Yeah, it's a shame. Sorry, Ty. It's a shame. I was looking forward to hearing from Jermaine's bumming, mumbling mush mouth trailer. Lol, sounds like Stormy. Listen, I heard an ankle or bicep. Right, so okay. Charlene's saying that's what she's heard. Is that what you've seen, Charlene, or is that just what you've heard, sweetheart? Did you actually see anyone say that? Bricktop, his trainer, anyone, or do you know what I mean? Or is that just what you've heard, sweetheart? Wizards put big toe sparring, ripped his tights. If that's the case, I was told to Charlene. I still think Triple Knee failed a test. He very well could have. You never know, but I mean, I don't like accusing anybody of anything. I'm not about that. But when you can't answer questions or you never tell the media who the doctors were, I mean, who's the Irish trainer? Joe Parker's trainer, what's he called? Andy Lee. Andy Lee. Even Andy Lee said, saw the interview on Box Nation. Andy Lee said, he was the British Boxing Board of Control doctor. Anyway, a few days later, the same interview guy, I can't remember his name, interviewed Con Charles on Box Nation. He went, well, if Andy Lee wants to find out who the Boxing Board of Control doctor, he can ring up and find out himself. Why couldn't you just say, oh, his name was James Brown or what? You know what I mean? Why can't you just say that, Dom? Why did you have to blow a gasket and say, oh, Andy Lee needs to ring up and find out who it was himself? Fucking bullshit, man. No, that was allowed to fight Usyk, or it was short notice and cleared, or they pulled the plug. Could be, yeah. Torn bicep, apparently. Right, okay, that's what it is. Fair enough. Like I say, I don't like accusing people of anything. Yeah, Dubois looked fine before and pulled out of the Parker fight. Yeah, 2 days before the fight. To Brazil. Outside Varda. Yeah. Well, apparently he went to Brazil fucking around with them Transformers. Here he is, main man, London and Stick. Salute to you, bros. But evening, laws and chat. Late to the party, but I'm here now. What's the agenda? We're just talking about Moses and Toma because I hadn't heard what this injury was. And somebody put in the chat, well, yeah, what about Daniel Dubois? You know, still not been named what the illness was, who the doctors were, and where he went missing for them 28 days. And then all of a sudden he reappears. Next thing you know, he's fighting Alexander Usyk. That was the biggest duck in one of the biggest ducks in boxing history. That was, and because unless you can prove that you were ill and who the doctor were, then I'm sorry, but I have to call that a duck because you've never provided any evidence of what was wrong with you or who these doctors were. Same with Conor Benn and the PEDs. Where's all this 270-page dossier what he's got and this professional sports scientists who have broke down and can prove that it was that he didn't take drugs? Where's the proof? You never provided one shred of evidence to the board, yet you're fighting again. It's fucking disgusting, man. And all of these big media channels don't say a fucking word to him in case they get booted out and lose the boxing credentials. So when people start saying peds or the cheating, you never know. You can't blame people for thinking that. I can't anyway. And like I say, I don't like to accuse people, but at the same time, come on, man. You're not making yourself look any better when you're not producing any evidence. You just think that you can bang out 20 interviews and the boxing fans will forget about it. Well, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of boxing fans out there what don't forget about stuff like this. I've never forgotten about it. Never. But I won't talk about it anymore because it's old news now. But every now and then it should be dragged up. It should be dragged up. Bricktop and the Truth Lol. Yeah, exactly. It was a couple of videos on YouTube, I think. It was he was high in that interview. Oh, okay. Yeah, weed ain't allowed. Could have failed if he did test, so pull out. Could be, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I've read that. Warrior salute cheese, but hello, Loz. Have you heard the talk about Dubois versus Zhang? Yeah, we just saying, yeah. Good fight, man. Good fight. I did read about it yesterday. Frank Warren named two potential hard hitters. It was Zhang, and then he didn't. When I read the rest of it, he did name the other person. Good fight, man. Yeah, Eggman. Yeah, big up. Here is Denaro. Salute to you, my good brother. Hope you well, bro. He's put big up yourself, lost my own bray. Yeah, and you, buddy. Hope you well, bud. Thanks for coming through, buddy. He's put Conor Benn needs HP sauce uh, by the bucket. Them 50 eggs a day. Yeah, absolutely. I remember Johnny Nelson mentioning he knows people serving silent bans. It should be made public if he's been banned. What a great comment. Absolutely. Dubois was diagnosed with Down syndrome. You lot are ruthless on him, man. You lot are ruthless. I picked Dubois to win that fight due to the youth, but Zhang seriously sudden drops Daniel. He might quit. Who do you pick? Uh, I would pick Daniel Yeah, I think I totally, yeah, I go with that. What you've just said, I would go for Dubois because I still think Dubois is very dangerous. Obviously, he's got the youth, he's got the power, he's got the experience, but Zhang has also got fast hands for a big dude. But as we know, Zhang 5 rounds and Zhang can do 10, 12 rounds. He can do it, but he's also we know he's gashing out of his arse after 5. But if he clocks Dubois out of there. If he catches Dubois clean, he's gone. Absolutely. Yeah. Put it this way. If Alexander Usyk can put you on your arse, think what Zhang will do to you. Because I still say there's only Zhang and Wilder who have got that one hit quitter. They're for me, them two are the only heavyweights what have got the one hit quitter. The punch what turns a fight all around with one punch. They don't need a combo, one punch. So yeah, I'll go for Daniel, but he's got to keep that. He's reckless though, Dubois as well, isn't he? He's another one. Steamrolls with his hands low, swinging big hooks. If Zhang catches him with one of them left hooks, could be good night Vienna, mate. That's an interesting fight, man. A very interesting fight. And as we know, Zhang still puts people down. He caught Caballel flush. And if I'm honest, well, after the last weekend's performance, I won't say Caballel's defence is any better than Dubois, but before that, I would say Caballel probably got a slight better defence than Dubois. Good fight, mate. Interested. I'd definitely go for Daniel. Uncle Frank got Daniel Dubois. Yeah, Spectrum for ZX Spectrum for Christmas. Ruthless. Fury's ban in silence got overshadowed by his weight loss cheat. Yeah, he's going for Zhang. He wants to fight Usyk. Yeah, Joyce had a great chin, and his chin was way better than Dubois. Very good point. And look what he did. Look what he did to the Juggernaut. Zhang is a better boxer. He's gonna beat Daniel KO round 4 or 5. I wouldn't write it off. I wouldn't. Absolutely, I wouldn't, James. I wouldn't write that off at all, buddy. Now, answer me this. Why is Daniel Dubois being thrown in with a massive puncher? Why? Why? That's a dangerous. Look at the pattern now. Is it because Tyson's coming back and he's got young Moses? Look at the pattern. Look at the pattern of Joe Joyce. Why did he throw Joe? When Joe, to me, I always thought Fury was his king, Daniel was his lieutenant, Joe Parker was just a bowling stone for any object to get in at them two after he beat Daniel. Because Joe went on a great run against Parker, other fighters, I can't remember now, but he went on a great run. He was the interim champion, didn't need to fight Zhang. Why did Bricktop throw him in with? Why did Bricktop throw him in with Zhang? And then he got nailed. Why all of a sudden now is Bricktop throwing Daniel Dubois in a comeback fight? Why is he throwing him in with such a dangerous fighter? I don't know, man. Because you think he's got Fury's back, he's got Caballel, who I think is just another stumble block. He's also got young Moses. Why not chuck Moses in with Cab? Why not chuck Moses in with Zhang? Nah, you ain't gonna do that. But you'll throw Dubois in with him. I don't like that, man. Do you still think Wilder has power? Yes, I do, mate. I think Entuma's pullout is in front of rescheduled the show, which was probably struggling to sell in January because everyone is broke after Christmas. Nobody is trying to buy boxing tickets in January. That's a fair point. That's a very fair point. Fish Eyes could easily have found a replacement. Exactly. 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 That's what I'm saying. I don't know what happens to Wilder's power. Wilder has bum power no more. Is Frank looking to cash out? It's interesting, Random Don. Remember the monster shot Dubois took from AJ, though? Yeah, that's a good point. But remember that Kevin Lerone or whatever put Dubois down twice? I think Dubois' crash test dummy style of boxing, Zanger's lives for it at least his life for the first 4 rounds. Zhang connects, Dubois having a nap. Yeah, I agree. Dubois was on the juice for 4 fights. Well, you never know, Wizard. Warrior maybe he saw it coming. And Nusek flatlined Dubois. Yeah. Bricktop probably thinks Zanger's older man. And the Great Wall of China. Fucking ruthless. Frank has something to gain while Entuma fights bums. Everyone is sick of Entuma now. That's a good point. I think this Dubois Zhang fight is a ploy for Fish Eyes to trim the fat from the heavyweight stable with all the heavyweights he's got parked up. What a fucking cracking comment. What a absolutely I tell you what, Londoner, I ride with that comment all day, buddy, because he's got Atuma, Tyson Fury, Joe Smith Parker, Cabayel, uh, Daniel Dubois, even Derek's hanging around him now. So there's 6. Plus he's got to have someone else. So that's a great comment, man. That's a great comment. It could be. I could roll with that, Londoner. And Turkey close in the wallet. It may be a winner stays on vibes. What a great comment. Buckle up. Salute to you, my good man. Sports prediction. Lofty. And Happy New Year to you. Buckle up. Thanks very much, buddy. I hope you're well, pal. Out there across the other side of the pond. Salute to you, bro. Zhang could make Triple D quit, to be fair. Yeah, absolutely he could. Oh, Londoner, man. What a great comment. What a great comment. That is a great comment, man. That's best comment in the night, that. That's a great comment, that. I never thought of it like that, Londoner. You could be right, buddy. Throw him out. Let's lose a few. Because he could be like you say, Turkey's pulling up the handbrake, isn't he? Because the money's not being thrown about as much as it was at the start 2 years ago. Maybe, oh yeah, he's a bit of deadwood. Oh, we'll get rid of him. Do you know what I mean? Throw him in with Zhang, gets nailed. Oh yeah, his career's over. Never know. I tell you what, man, that's a cracking comment. Charlene's put Zhang has ruined that man like he did. The Juggernaut. He doesn't move his head. Spot on, sweetheart. Warriors put, yeah, I was kind of annoyed when Mosey's fight got delayed, but they are just saying the injury is an injury. Typical, the first test fight gets. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Warrior. Exactly, buddy. I feel your pain. Joe Sniff is sponsored by Custom and Size. Yeah, fucking wicked. Yeah, Daniel straight line movement combined with Zhang's quick left backhands. Exactly. Dangerous. Dangerous, Eldon. Why don't they? Sorry, try again. I don't see why they would throw away fighters. More good fighters, the better. Yeah, but like London has said, though, Random Don, like London has said, though, bud, his fighters aren't fighting anyone. He's not fighting them. Them heavyweights want pain. Why not? I don't know, man. I roll with. I see your point, but I roll with what London has said, because Turkey might be trimming the fat off the meat, so they might just think, you know what, got a few too many fucking heavyweights here. We'll stick him. Well, then I can't. For me, I can't understand why you would put your heavyweight who's just been stopped, throw him in with a guy who's got power to put you on planet Mars as a first comeback fight. For me, that's suicidal, just like it was with Joe Joyce. Very similar what he did with Amir Khan. He chucked Khan in with Braders Prescott. Why? He didn't need to. I remember reading an interview, right, in the Sun paper, and somebody warned Bricktop about Braders Prescott. Said this guy's unknown of, but one thing, whoever it was who told Bricktop in this interview what they told the Sun Sport. Yes, he's on my life. This they said that they told Bricktop that this guy was dangerous. He was knocking everybody out. Yet he hadn't come out of Colombia, sorry, where he was from. He hadn't come out of Colombia, hadn't fought out of Colombia, but everyone who he fought, he knocked him out. And Bricktop stuck him in with him after being warned. And look what happened to Khan. 57 seconds. And he was out, cold. So, same with Joe Joyce, man. Interim champion, didn't need to fight. Didn't need to fight. Zhang was parked up, yeah, but didn't need to fight him. Could have waited his time and got a shot at Usyk, but he didn't. He threw him in with Zhang, and he got annihilated. And now his career's over. I don't know, man. Joe, yeah, read that. Evening loss. Thomas, salute to you, my good man. Thanks for coming through, buddy. Fish Eyes has 10 heavyweights in his stable. There you go, then. There you go. Big Rick's just told you. So he's got 10 heavyweights in his stable. He's got to make room somewhere. Well, if you've got 10 heavyweights in your stable, then you've at least got to have 5 ones what you don't really care about. You've got to. You've got to have your best, your top 3. You've got to. You've got to. Why would he ditch fighters? He can make good money off them. Turkey has warned Eddie and Frank. Yeah, but it's like what London has said. Turkey's not. He's come out and said that they're not going to be throwing money around. I do understand what you're saying. I roll with that anyway. I don't know then. Let's just. It could be a 50-50. But for me, the easiest way to answer your question, then, Triple Knee, is why is he throwing Daniel Dubois in with Zhang? Why? It's a dangerous fight. A very dangerous. Yeah, Zhang gasses after 4 or 5 rounds. Yeah, he's 40 years old. But Zhang's got fucking fast hands, man. Fast hands. And he's got power, crushing power. What can one left hook, and if one left hook connects, put it this way, if Ergovic can bomb him, Dubois has got no defence. Yeah, he took a good right hand off Joshua. Joshua don't hit harder than Zhang. Nah, I don't think so. No way does he. Joshua hits hard, but he don't hit harder than Zhang, man. Not for me, don't. I don't think so. I think Zhang's the hardest hitter in the heavyweight division by far. Him or Wilder. That's just my opinion. Uh, Partygate coming back to hunt Dubois could be, yeah. Partygate, yeah. Khan had a chin with the breaking strain of prawn crackers. Oh man, you're ruthless. It was meant to be the next big thing. Yeah, I love seeing Bricktop's plans crumble. Fucking ruthless. London has put Fish Eyes as at least 15 heavyweights. Fury, Ward, there's even more. Fury, Wardley, Dubois, Parker, Caballero, Colian, Tuma, Chisora, Dillian, Zhang, Ergovic. Yeah, the Ergovic as well. Adelaide, I don't know who that is. Joyce and Darcy. How many of these fights are lined up? What a fucking cracking comment. He's defo trimming the fat. Bang on. Hit the nail on the head, Londoner, as always. Yeah, maybe he's cutting or he's seeing his opponents. Fish Eyes loves Fury the most. Yeah, of course he does. And young Moses, he'll like Caballero as well. Not as much, but he'll use Caballero as a last minute. I think I think he'll use Caballero as a last minute deploy Alexander Usyk, i.e., if he fights Tyson Fury, say later on down the line, and beats him again. It's only speculations, but if Usyk has 2 fights this year, Fury, he's made it clear he only wants Alexander Usyk. He's not interested in anything else. He keeps saying it on all these shorts. We're coming for you, 2026. He wants 2 fights this year, April, and then he wants a fight late summer, autumn. Who's that going to be? I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Which heavyweights as Eddie has Bricktop stole everything? Yeah, he did. Yeah, Bricktop loves Fury money. Bricktop defeated Eddie. He got all the marbles. Yeah, absolutely. Eddie's only got AJ, and he's only got Conor Benn, hasn't he? Mind you, he's got Dalton Smith as well. To be fair, Dalton's just won a world title. Fury should fight AJ. Yeah, of course he should. Or fuck off. Absolutely he should. It's going to be interesting this year to see what this way the heavyweight division moves around. Right, let's talk about this, talking about heavyweights quickly. Fucking hell. They're talking about this could be getting made. Derek, I stink the place out. Chisora fighting fucking Fabio Wardley. I mean, it's not confirmed, but there's a lot of channels. I've heard interviews, people saying it. How the fuck does Derek Chisora get a shot at Fabio Wardley? Number one, it's ludicrous. Because if Fabio catches him, he's going to do some serious damage to this kid. And number one, how the fuck has Derek jumped to everyone to get a fight with Fabio Wardley? Unbelievable, man. Guy with 13-0 still getting world title shots. Fucking crazy. Lost Boys, salute to you, bro. It's for evening, pal. Hope you're okay. Musical madness. Yeah, I'm all right, thanks, buddy. I have, if you rewind, you'll see I've done a good 10-15 minutes about your boy, Dalton Smith, because I know he's from your way. Congratulations to him as well, Lost Boys. Absolute splendid performance that was. Absolutely. Yeah, I've read that. Fury, yeah, I've read that. Remember when Eddie could have bankrupted Frank if he just paid Fury for the cherry picks? Yeah, yeah. At one time, Eddie was unstoppable. And Bricktop, he's like a boomerang, isn't he? He's been around the block, but he keeps coming back and he keeps landing on his feet. I appreciate pal Dalton as a man. Absolutely sleeps off to Dalton Smith, man. Superb, absolute superb performance. Great fight, man. Took it to him and brought that belt back home. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, you'll see if you watch the rewind, mate. You'll see I've done a thing for him. I wanted to do a video, but I wanted to save it for my live stream instead. Boxing is mental. Hey, Loz, if Usyk actually stops or KOs Fury, what excuses do you think they use now? Exactly. They'll say that Alexander Usyk was fucking on peds or something. He's crazy, John Fury, man. The ludicrous what's been coming out of his delusional mouth this week, saying that they nearly knocked him out, they nearly knocked Usyk out, and fucking he was only on 50%, and he had hard back-to-back training camps. What, Dillian White and Ngannou? Derek Chisora and Ngannou? Get real, John. Get real, man. Frank don't care about Elboy. He basically uses a condom for condom for Frank to use. Yeah, absolutely. Elboy is on a winning run. Yeah, I know. What against fucking Otto the Swedish Rug? Derek's put Turkey hit the wall like Hearn did when he said he was taking over America. Remember when he was paying everybody? What a great comment. Absolutely, Derek. And look what happened to Eddie Hills. It all went Pete Tong, didn't it, mate? He didn't take over America. Not at all, did he? It went fucking terribly wrong. Absolutely, Derek. Spot on, buddy. Wardley would probably just fight the likes of Chisora for a bit just to keep that belt, just like Fury did. Yeah, but I mean, if that's true, I mean, I don't know if he is, but if that's true, how the hell is Derek Chisora? How? How's he got a fucking shot at Fabio Wardley? I wouldn't want to see that fight. He'll tell he'll turn Derek into a cabbage even more than what he is now. Fucking hell, look what he did to Big Freeze. He blasted Freeze from here to fucking Mars. Don't get me wrong. Derek can fucking bang himself, swinging them big overhand rights, but I don't see that. Wardley, yeah. It's Tyson's tattoo, though. It killed it. The Tyson tattoo that killed it. What tattoo, mate? What you on about? That? That's John, that, with that Mike Tyson tattoo. Is that what you mean? They said Usyk had loaded. Oh my god! Oh, sorry. They will say Usyk's got loaded gloves and accuse Usyk of juicing already. Remember, John, with the rabbit comments when Fury had pop before. What a great comment! Exactly. And read off that. I'm struggling to see. Read off this. Sorry. Wardley Chisora is mad. They literally trying to give Chisora more fights on his resume than he has brain cells left. I think this version of Wardley punches the version of Chisora upside down. Absolutely. Fucking crazy. That's dangerous, man. Shouldn't even laugh. Because Derek shouldn't be in with such a big punch like him. John Fury saying Usyk was scared to fight Wilder when he was in his prime, when he literally impossible because he was fighting AJ. Exactly, and Wilder was fighting Fury. Exactly. That's Random Don Warrior. Sorry, unless people are actually clued up, or proper boxing fans, a casual would just take that in because that's what they do. They they spread the propaganda, and loads of boxing people believe it. But like you've just said, how could he fight him when they were both fighting different fighters? So it's fucking crazy. John Fury read that. Usyk was not even an heavyweight when Wilder was in his prime, and Usyk splattered the guy. Guy, that's whoppers for Wilder. Yeah, absolutely. When is Derek Chisora's fucking last dance? 2032. Yeah, probably kangaroo, buddy. Probably. Can't stand Derek as a person. He's a bully and a frigging 8 big bully, boys. Yeah, class loss. Yeah, lost time for a visit to the. Yeah. To go get some gigs, mate. Yeah, absolutely. I'm struggling to get my bloody words out. Yeah, absolutely. Good work on the thumbnail, Loz. Yeah, it's a good and edit that. It took me ages to do that one. Oh, Pinocchio. Yeah, it took me ages to do that. Yeah, I need glasses. We know that, Kangaroo. I'm terrible, mate. Time for a Gregory Peck's loss. Yeah, it is. I've obviously read something completely wrong. Good. Yeah, that's why the Fury targets casuals. Exactly. Derek Two-Face Geezer. Yeah, fucking Derek 2% battery. That's what he is. He's only got 2% left in him. He slurs like anything. I love Derek. I really do. I love him. But Derek, nah, man, you don't deserve to fight. You don't deserve. What's going on with me computer? Hey, full batteries yet, me? Don't know. Don't know. My computer's frozen. That's crazy. What the hell's going on? No, do you know what? Switch it off. Fucking use this mouse. Can't be asked with that. use this one. Oh, I don't know. Something's happened to my computer. It's frozen. Don't matter anyway. It is what it is. I can see what I want to talk about, so it doesn't matter. Uh, so it doesn't matter. Connect. Right. So right. What the fuck's going on here? Piss off. Fucking doing me head in, man. Right. So yeah, Derek's off there. It's absolutely crazy, man. Right. So this is happening then. Uh, bloody July. Is it the 11th? Big Rick. Chizzy is a joke. Paul. Yeah. Dubois versus Park happening. Or Fish Eyes is full of shit. Yeah. Joke Paul. Jordan needs fixing the TV. Yeah, John Fury hacked your computer. Yeah, he's up that electric box up top of road snipping wires. Big John used his gypsy magic to freeze your computer. Yeah, give Usyk one pass, people. Yeah, too many washed up fighters kicking about. Absolutely. July the 11th was. Yeah, it's not actually my computer. It's StreamYard. It's froze. It won't even let me. Yeah, let me click out of that, man, and then click back in. It won't let me scroll up and down my page for some unknown reason. It's froze, but it doesn't matter because I can see everything what I want to click on anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so July the 15th. I'll do a seat going. I think Usyk beats him easy if I'm honest, but you can never write Wilder off. I don't think you can anyway. I can't see it myself, but you never know. He could throw a spanner in the works. If he catches Usyk clean, Alexander Usyk's gone, man. I think so anyway. But I just can't see it happening. I can't see it happening. Do you need Photoshop for your edits? No, I do. I use Power Photo Director. It's called Photo Director. Not Photo Director. That's what it's called, buddy. Not Power Shop. Photoshop. John Fury's alpha male energy fucked your computer. What a joke. Who said Wilder's like Ali versus Audley Harrison? Key mental. Usyk, dude, easy fight. Yeah, I think so. Usyk Usyk could get up possibly. Could do. You never know. You never know. You never know, buddy. Right, little Spank Davies been a naughty boy again, hasn't he? Gone on the run, beating his missus up or something. Uh, that's crazy. Never gonna learn. I ain't got no time for Tank Davies anymore. Cherry picking fights and dump fight and it's fucking he's never Usyk's never been dropped. Good point, yeah. Loz, if Wilder beats Usyk, if Wilder beats Usyk, is that the biggest upset of the year? Oh god damn, yeah, I think so. Absolutely, yeah. I think so, Big Rick, because no one's giving him a chance. Me included. But I'm not silly enough to fucking write off that right hand. Yeah, he looked terrible in his last fight. And he's old now. But I'm not dumb enough to write. I would say Alexander Usyk stops him late. Would possibly stop Deontay Wilder. One thing you got to give Wilder credit for, man. If he gets knocked down, he'll get up and he'll try and fight on. He's got fucking more balls than a lot of fighters. You know, when Fury dogged him, he fucking got up, man, and he went out on his shield. I have to give Wilder credit, man, because yeah, I know he spouts a lot of mad shit and all that, but one thing what Wilder is, man, Wilder will go out on his shield. He'll try, but I don't see him beating Usyk. I think I see Alexander Usyk running rings round him and possibly stopping him late on. But I'm not dumb enough to write off if Wilder catches him clean. He's out of there, man. I don't care what anyone says. If he catches Alexander Usyk clean with one of them big right hands, he's got the power to put Alexander Usyk to sleep. So that's what I think anyway. Stop overrating Wilder's power. He's beat nobody. Why the hell do we have to wait July for Usyk Wilder to happen so long? No competitive fights. That's good. So why no competitive fights? The sheet is. I can't read off that. Where's it gone now? Semen juice Wilder semen. That's supposed to be semen. Semen juice Wilder drunk in the Costa Rica jungle has completely finished him. Oh, is that when he did that ayahuasca bullshit? Wilder needs a windmill to hope he catches Usyk. Wilder's power has gone for some reason. I don't think it has. Semen juice, yeah. Fury beat up Wilder and has done cult. Yeah, he did. Absolutely did. He needs a jail. Tank won't do well in an American prison. What the hell's up with? He'll end up in heels. Oh, ruthless, ruthless, ruthless. Right. What else have we got? Did any of you see Con Charles still crying, man? Did any of you see the interview the other day on Talksport? And he was still sticking up for Stan the Man after Stan the Man fired him. But did you see him saying that Alexander Usyk's a cheat? He said he still cheats. He said he's still a cheat. I couldn't believe it. I thought, fucking hell, Con Charles, you got fired off Stan. You don't need to fucking stick up for him anymore. And Paul Smith said no, he didn't think it was a cheat. It was on the borderline. Spencer Oliver said it was a low blow. Oh, Bacon Ears would say that, wouldn't he? Bacon Ears would say that because he was sat next to Con Charles. But yeah, the Terminator's back crying. He was crying, Con Charles, saying Alexander Usyk's still a cheat. I don't care what anyone says. He's a cheat. I was like, fucking crazy, man. You're another sore loser. Another sore loser like the Furies. Why do people hate Alexander Usyk? Why? I don't understand it, man. It's making us Brits look bad, like sore losers. You got the Furies saying they beat him, they nearly knocked him out, they won the fight, dodgy refereeing, and you've got Con Charles the Terminator saying that Alexander Usyk's a cheat and still a cheat, even though he fucking whooped the bums. Fucking crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Why did Wilder can't even deliver it with something missing? More like talk shit boxing. Yeah, I saw the clip. It's pathetic, thin-skinned and boxing. Yeah, Tank spreading his. Oh, I'm not reading that. Is in prison as he did for Roach. You're ruthless, man. If Wilder was to beat Usyk, I wonder who he would fight after that. Probably Bums again. That belt's getting hijacked if he does. Jesus, man. If he beats Alexander Usyk, that belt's getting hijacked. You won't see that belt for a while. Con Charles still on that revenge tour despite Stan giving him the boot. He's a complete crook. Yeah, crazy. The referee thought it was a low blow. That's all that counts. Move on, Con Charles, for fuck's sake. Absolutely, James. Absolutely, buddy. Because he whooped the UK roster. They even ruined his post-fight celebrations. Gage the Bums and Fury. Bellew did, but got dealt with. Yeah. Bellew got starfish, didn't he, off him? He got well starfish. Joe Sniff exposed Wilder. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did. Oh, it's working now. Yeah, Joe Sniff Parker did. Yeah. He did expose Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder. Took the fight to him and took away his right hand. Warriors put Loz, do you train boxing or have you done it in the past? Yeah, I did it only for a couple of years when I was a kid. When I was 12. No, younger than that. I was at primary school. Last year, primary school. So yeah, 11 to about 10 to 12. 10 to 12 I was. I did it from the last year of primary school up until like middle of the second year at high school. What are you laughing at, James? He will train Wilder. What a great question. Well, you opened his legs for Usyk. Yeah, he did. He got starfished. That's interesting, Derek. Very interesting. Who would train him? I don't know, buddy. That's interesting. Loz, would you box John Fury? Me? Yeah, I would. I'd box him. I'd box his fucking head off for him. Fucking gobshite. Yeah, I'd box him. Yeah, of course I would. I'd box John Fury. I'd knock his block off for him. Silly old goat. But I do like. Do you know what? Right, I do like John Fury, but I can't be dealing with his ludicrous fucking statements. What he comes out with. That's why I rip him. That's why I rip him. But I wouldn't be that scared of him. No, what the hell? John Fury, no. I ain't tough or anything, far from it, but I wouldn't let John Fury do all that shouting and shit in my face. No. I'd tie his legs in a knot and throw him over an house or something. I'd do something with him. I'd have to say, John, shut up, man. You silly old goat. Did you see the interview with Kugan Cassius? I did clip it. Listen to this. Yeah, I'll get it up. I'll get it up on my phone. I'll get it up on my phone. View history. Listen to this. This is typical John Fury. Excuse me. This is typical John Fury. Do you know what? Just search IFL because it's better. Right. This is typical John Fury, right? God, they do some videos, these do. Listen to this. Just listen to this last bit.
RBL, they're all the younger generation coming through. The kid
Piss off. Fuck off.
Great prospects. We've got a great young generation. Let them battle it out.
Listen to this.
Done the work proper. It's Tyson's that drawn like they're both walking.
Listen to this.
Tyson.
This is John Fury.
One word to say about you, said, get back in with Tyson when we've had 6 months with him. Get the fuck back in with Tyson. He never beat him properly. He fought him the first time, 2 mad camps back to back. He's as weak as piss. The second time, he's as fat as a pig, muscleless. Wasn't there. Wasn't at home. So this time he's going to be at home. So let's Usyk step up to the plate and let's get it done, win, lose, or draw, and let the both walk into the Sons of Trilogy. Yeah. If they've got to do it for free, let them do it for free. It's just a principle thing now. Because I believe Tyson won both them fights. I do. Only on 60% of Tyson Fury. So let's let Usyk fight Tyson. They're the same age. They've got the same kind of thing. Usyk can be a bit fresher. He's never had the beatings Tyson's had. So he's up 2-1 Usyk. He's fresher. But I still think my son with a muscle frame, up for it, done the work proper, sparred properly, can knock him out. We nearly done it the first time. There's a lot of cross-kissing, what I wasn't happy with. I seen it, but things go on in this world.
It's not long left now.
Let's fight again. And let's decide it. If he thinks he can knock Tyson out, well done. If Tyson thinks he can knock him out, even better. Let's do it again. And let the young guns fight it out. Cabiel, they're all the younger generation coming through. Yeah. The kid, what's he called? The Southpaw kid? Tama, yeah. Great prospects. We've got a great young generation. Let them battle it out. For now, settle it properly. Last one. Are you retired? What? Are you retired? Me? I don't know. I'm retired. I'm ready to go if somebody insults me. If that's what you need. If somebody doesn't have a fight, yeah.
But listen, we're not going to mention any names. Don't want to give anyone any kind of
We're not
whatever.
talking about dickheads.
We're not going to talk. But
We're not
you yourself, are you done?
Let me tell you about John Fury, yeah. I'm an old man. I'm here. Am I shying away from anybody? All them people who want to fight me, I'm a shitters, I'm a coward, I'm here in Germany. I'm ready to go here now. I don't need a pair of gloves, I don't need money, my sons have got plenty. And they look after me very well. Don't need fuck all. I can live in a chicken coop. With me, if I'm walking about, I'm hiding from nobody. They would never come in front of John Fury, because you know that right hand, they know what it'd do to him out in the street, my friend. I'm telling you. And I'm a man that trains every day. Feel that? Feel the fucking arm on that. Huh?
I know what you're about.
He's fucking ludicrous, isn't he? He's a mad dude, man. Mad dude. Mad dude, John Fury. But that's what I mean. Like we were just saying, 60-year-old 60-year-old in his garden, yeah. If it was Mickey Theo, Joe Egan, he will, yeah, absolutely worries. But basically, every time Usyk beats Fury, Fury wasn't his fetish, but Fury. But if Fury beats him, then it'll be a best version. Exactly, buddy. I'm sure you can build muscles in 8 weeks. No excuses. You ain't doing it for free. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't need. No, you didn't. He nearly got stopped. Someone needs to knock Fury out. That's what I'm saying. That's what I did in that video. That's what I did in that video. What? All right, John. What fucking part did you tell? So you tell me what part that you nearly knocked. That you nearly knocked Alexander Usyk out, because I didn't see that. But that's what I'm saying. Why didn't Coogan say to him, John? He didn't nearly knock Usyk out. It was the opposite way round. Why didn't Coogan say that? Because they don't. Or they don't want to. And that's how people believe that, because Coop's got a massive channel. I mean, what's IFL? 913,000 subscribers. So you see, people would believe that over me or over any other small channel. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you'd think, well, they've got nearly 1 million subs. What the fuck have you got? 3,000 subs? What are you talking about, man? Doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm talking about, or we as a group don't know what we're talking about. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me. Why was Luke not fit for the second fight when he's supposed to be in the gym all the time, ticking over? Nobody in the gym all of the time rocks up the bag and yoga physiques like Luke does. Utter shite. What a great comment. And you know what as well, London are right, bro? They always say this is the best version of Tyson Fury, don't they? On the build-up. Or he does, at least. He's doing 10,000 posts every day on the back. This, that. Oh, I'm coming for you. Do you know what I mean? Like he is now with all his 10,000 Instagram videos, what he's showing. This is the best version of me. But then when he gets beat, he's only 10%. So it's fucking bullshit, man. He's sore losers. Like I said, nothing but a bunch of sore losers. That's all the Furies are. Nothing but a bunch of sore losers who can't accept that they got beat fair and square. They'd rather pump out propaganda like that, what you've just heard, to try and win fans over. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of fans, if you read the comments, a lot of fans, they couldn't give a shit anymore. They're not interested. They've seen it. They've heard it. They're bored of it. So you make your own mind up. John Fury, Big John nearly knocked out a Ukrainian midget with a headbutt, though, lost. Pissy, yeah. As much as I don't want Fury Usyk free, it would be good seeing Fury get beat in England by English judges seeing their own plan fall. Yeah, Yeah, well, that's what they're hoping for, aren't they? That he fights him in Wembley, because that's what Fury said. It's got to be in Wembley. It's got to be in Wembley. John Fury only fights his own reflection in the mirror. He ain't fighting nobody. Duck that smoke from Joe Egan and Mickey Theo. Pipe down and go and cook some rabbit stew and nettles in your caravan, clown. Keep ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. That's quality, man. Fury and John are just boring to, yeah. Predict two are just boring and too predictable. Absolutely, Eubank excuse. Yeah, Big John doing the 6 mile on the hard road every morning. My arse, I know. Yeah, Shepton Malik pig. Yeah, but Shepton Malik pig. You pig face. Right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, however you want to say, I'm up out of here. It's done me hour and a half. It's now 11 o'clock. Cracking show. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So let me go through as I always do. James Jameson, salute to you, my good man. Thanks very much for coming through, James. Oh, appreciate that, James. Warrior, salute to you, my good buddy. Thanks very much. Random Don, aka Triple Knee. Thanks very much, buddy, for coming through. Londoner, an absolute pleasure, bro. You know that. James Jameson mentioned you. Charlene, salute, sweetheart. Thomas, salute to you, buddy. Big Rick from across the pond, salute to you, my good man. Nath, salute to you, bud. Thanks very much. Good night, Lars Warrior. Yeah, Londoner, salute to you. Right, I think I've got everyone. If I've missed you, I've missed you. Tyrone, salute as well, good buddy. If I've missed you, I don't mean to miss you. Right, I'm going to have a few beers and kick back and watch a film or something. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll, like, sub and share. Thanks very much. And hit that like button on the way out, please. Much appreciated. I'm going to kick back and relax. And I'll catch you in the week with a video. Thanks very much. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace out. Peace. Peace out.